your fragrance of the day. Come on. I'm here. Low Ray, what's going on? Son of the day, Dior Homme Intense. I had a little bottle. It was like a little 1 ounce or a little 1.7 ounce bottle that was like almost empty that I got from somebody. Pretty good fragrance. I don't have it in my collection anymore. I'm not the biggest Iris fan, and that one's pretty Iris heavy, but I did like Dior Homme Intense, and I don't think it was like a older bottle of Dior Homme Intense. I think it was like a pretty new bottle, so still a good fragrance that you can get today. But didn't they actually just recently reformulate Dior Homme Intense, if I'm not mistaken? Josh, what's going on? Son of the day, God of Fire. I really want to try something with God of Fire DNA. Now, I can try something with the DNA because some people say that this fragrance smells like it, and I have a little sample of it. A lot of people say, come on, where is this one? A lot of people say, what is it? Scepter Malachite, I think it says. A lot of people say this is a good clone of God of Fire, so maybe, this does smell like it, but it doesn't smell very mango heavy to me, if I'm being honest. And I looked in the note breakdown and think that there's mango in the note breakdown of Scepter Malachite. If it is a clone, then, I have tried something with the DNA, but I don't know. It's not very mango heavy. It's definitely a more sweet tropical fragrance, but it's not like juicy mango. But I do also want to try God of Fire or one of its clones, as I was saying. What's happening? Grim, what's going on? Y'all like up the stream. Y'all, please like up the stream. Grim, what is your scent of the day today? Today, I'm just kind of wearing something, I was going to say something basic, but this isn't a basic fragrance. Well, it's more of a basic scent, but it's not a known fragrance. This is Cadillac Cowboy from the House of R Rebellion. I don't even know what concentration this is. I'm assuming it's cologne concentration because it just says cologne right there. But my mom picked this up for me for my birthday last year from a store in our town. And it smells pretty good. I mean, it kind of just smells like maybe a more green Acqua di Gio, I suppose would be the kind of fragrance this would be. Like, it's fresh, it's clean, and just has like a nice kind of pronounced green vibe. Something a little basic. I'm just chilling at my house today, so I figured throw something a little more clean and basic on. So that's my fragrance of the day. Just in from the gym, scent of the day was Off and On Trothy Electric. Grim, what do you think about Trothy Electric? Because for my girlfriend and her family for Christmas, I asked for Trothy Blue and Trothy Electric. I've tried Blue Talisman, and I think it smells good, but for the price, I don't think it's very good. Like, it's good, but it's not as unique as I would like it to be. But I really want to try Trothy Electric. And then also, you know, I really love like those grapefruit, gingery, citrusy fragrances. And I've heard Tarothi Blue is kind of a clone of Tigar, so should be in that same vein as like Sospiro Vibrato. So that's why I want to try that one too. Tyler, what's going on? Scent of the day, Eros Energy. Eros Energy is great. You know, that's often looked at as kind of like a dupe of Creed Aventus. My favorite clone of Creed Aventus would, or clone, I don't really count this one as a clone, but a lot of people do. Kaid El Fursan would be my favorite, like, Aventus dupe. But Eros Energy, really good. It has this nice, I would almost say Eros Energy has this, like sour lemonade type of opening, sour like lemon head candy opening, super nice, sweet, citrusy opening. And then it does kind of dry down more to that, just kind of like woodsy citrusiness, but really good fragrance, Tyler. Zoe, what's going on? How's your day going? Did I miss anything? I did not miss anything. So you want to buy that sign plate for $2 billion, Tyler? I do want to buy your sign plate for $2 billion. Tyler is selling a signed plate, guys. So if you guys want a Tyler Fragrance signed plate, you have to beat my offer of $2 billion for it. Let's see, I don't know if we should do fragrance battles because I'm planning on doing 2 lives today. So I figured maybe this could just be like a normal live, and then we could do like fragrance battles or something later, unless some of you guys wanted to do it today. I didn't really have like a clear direction on what to do for this live. You know, obviously, just going live. But I did get a new fragrance, so we could showcase this one real quick. This one was sent to me. I had 2 sent to me yesterday by Christopher Lee Fragrances. Wings of Amber is one of them, and then Vanilla Coffee was another one that he sent to me. But I've given Vanilla Coffee to my girlfriend because it's a good scent. It's more of kind of, it's a little more feminine. I have a little tester strip right here. Vanilla Coffee, let's see. I'm gonna pull up these notes real quick because these fragrances are super, super good that I just got in. And I tried a couple different fragrances from Chris. If you talk trash about Brazil, I'll send you 100. I'm not gonna talk trash about Brazil. Brazil's a beautiful place. Yes, blue is Tigar. The electric's good. Did you get more pear from Blue Talisman or more citrus? Apparently, it's based on skin chemistry as far as what you get out of it. So, with me, when I tried Blue Talisman, when I tried it on skin, at least my skin, which I guess would matter more than like my friend's skin who I smelled it on more. On my skin, it was more of that of like a pear laundry sort of vibe, like a pear clean laundry. I didn't get a lot of citrus. So I'm hoping with you know, electric, I would get a nice bit of pear. Tyler gave me 2 signed plates for 100 total. So he's trying to scam me, dude. Let's see. Vanilla Coffee from Christopher Lee Fragrances. That's a little picture of it. Let's see. Main Accords, sweet vanilla, coffee, almond, fruity, and warm spicy. I know you can't read the notes, but you can see the notes. Top notes, coffee, amaretto, cappuccino. Middle notes, ice cream, speculoos, brown sugar, and vanilla. So it's more of a gourmand fragrance. Chris was explaining this in one of his videos. Vanilla comes first in the title of this fragrance because it's not a coffee-dominant fragrance. It's more of a vanilla-dominant fragrance. So you get this nice kind of brown sugar vanilla, and then you have this nice kind of background of coffee. So this is a really good one, like $90 right now for, yeah, $90 for a 1.7 ounce double extrait de parfum. So it's not like, you know, 25, 30% oil, whatever an extrait is, it's double that. So very oily, very strong. And then the one that I got here, Wings of Amber. This one is really, really, really good. Again, $90, double extrait de parfum, 1.7 ounce. This one, Main Accords, citrus, vanilla, caramel, sweet, cinnamon, powdery, fresh spicy, soft spicy, warm spicy, and balsamic. And then the notes you get here, you get some, whoa. Oh, it was just something that popped up. You get this really, really nice note breakdown here. I know some of it's blocked. But top notes, blood orange, candied lemons, middle notes, panna cotta, orange blossom, and rum, and base notes of vanilla, caramel, and musk, When I first spray on this fragrance, it's super citrusy sweet, and it almost reminds me of like those orange candies you may be familiar with. And then as it dries down, I get some of that orange blossom, some of that rum, and then kind of that caramely, musky, vanilla background. But this is a super, super good fragrance here. Electric, more citrus with pear in the background. Art of Universe, way more heavy on that juicy pear. Well, and I think if anything too, if I do get Trothy Electric and I'm like, oh, I really, really enjoy this DNA and maybe I want a little more pear heavy, then I think I would get the Art of Universe. Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, Art of Universe. I do plan on getting Art of Universe as well. Just because like I've seen a lot of stuff on them and I've heard that they still have some differences, and Graham, as you said, one's more citrus with pear in the background, one's more pear heavy. I think I might start out with Trothy Electric because I also have a lot of Latafas. I don't have any off-nons. So if I could get 2 in my collection before adding in another Latafa, I think that would be a little better for my collection. At least that makes sense to me. Gave my dad a cologne from Coach. It's Open Road. Ooh, Coach Open Road. That one's a good one. Yeah, that one's a super good. Coach in general, you can't really miss. Coach Open Road. Let's see. I want to see the note breakdown for this one. Coach Open Road. Let's see. Came out in 2022. I've smelled a decent amount of Coach fragrances. Coach Blue, Coach Green, the original Coach, Coach Platinum, and Open Road. Open Road, what are the notes in here? You get lemon and red apple in the top notes, Sichuan pepper, clary sage, and lavender in the middle notes, and then vetiver, cedar, and patchouli in the base notes. So yeah, that's just Coach. A majority of the Coach fragrances and Coach Open Road, kind of just more versatile fragrances. Coach is a great brand. I like Rare Reef too. I want to try Rare Reef for sure, Grim. Because that one's a Pacific Chill clone, if I'm not mistaken. But I also have, where is it? I have a shit. That's not what I was trying to do. I have a sample here of Gene Low Vibe, and which is another Pacific Chill clone. And I love Gene Low Vibe. I would like to try Rare Reef though, because if I'm not mistaken, it's around the same price as Gene Low Vibe. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to try Rare Reef because I've heard that one is like the best interpretation of it. Joe Shapa's Art of Universe gift box 47. It's in my cart now. What comes in the gift box? Grim, what it do? What up, Magnolia? Yeah, I always think it's interesting when some brands come out with gift boxes because some are worth it, but I don't know. I hate getting a gift box and it's like a lotion or something. That's kind of weird because like I got a Moschino Toy Boy like lotion with my Moschino Toy Boy gift box, and I never use that lotion. I think it's just sitting somewhere in my room right now. But some gift boxes are good, especially if it comes with like a mini bottle of something or a little travel spray, something like that. That's when I really think that gift sets are worth it. Let's see. Let's do. So Spiro Vib. No. Okay. Yeah. We'll do Spiro Vibrato. What's happening, Joshua? Let's see. Huas Tropical. Coconut Lagoon. I'm trying to see if we can do. I'm trying to see how many coconut fragrances I have. Because I want to see if we can do like. No, I just did coconut. I have an idea. We might be doing fragrance battles. I'm trying to see if I have enough, though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 6 coconut fragrances. Okay, so we're going to do Huas Verde on the way. I really want to try Huas Verde. Because that's a Torino 21 clone, or a 40 knots clone, one of the two. I think Torino 21. I like Torino 21 and 40 knots. Cologne bath and travel spray. See, that's actually not bad. Sensual Obsessions dupe. Yeah, I had I had one of their dupes from Sensual Obsessions that was a Pacific Chill clone, and it was, or maybe it was an Afternoon Swim clone, it might have been Afternoon Swim, but it was called Beach Bum, and it was so good. Tiki Taki, what's going on? Torino 21 and I think Pacific Chill Twist. Ooh, that could be good, but I think it might be a little bit better in the warmer weather. Because Torino 21, Pacific Chill, those are more kind of warm weather fragrances. I would like to try it, but I also don't think, like, I don't know, right? I bought Hawass Tropical when it was pretty much brand new. It was like $60. And although I think it's a good fragrance, like, I know if I just waited till like now, or even if I waited till like next spring or something like this fragrance right now, it's like $45, something like that. It would be down to like $40, $35. So that is one thing I do hate about the Hawasses, because they look super good and I would like to try them. But then at the same time, like, I know that they will go down in price. So part of me does kind of try to wait a little bit. But like Hawass Elixir, Hawass Fire, Hawass Black, they've all dropped down in price to the point where I would want to get them, because, they're like 30, $35. And I think the Hawasses for under $40, super, super good. But I'm willing to say that Hawass Tropical is worth the $60 that I ended up spending on it. Can't believe how good the Yara Moore by Lattafa is. By Lattafa smells so good. Didn't understand what the hype was, but it's actually really good. Yeah, it's warm weather for sure. What is the Yara Moore? See, because I bought my girlfriend Yara Candy, and that one's super good. Just got 6 samples from Sprays for Days. I use your code Grim. W Josh for using Grim's code. Now Zamaya Tiramisu Cocoa is kind of feminine leading. I want it. Make sure if you get anything from Sensual Obsessions. Yeah, y'all. Grim has a bunch of codes. He has something for he has codes for what, Olfactory. He has codes for Sensual Obsessions, some decant sites, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know exactly what Grim has. He has a shit ton of codes. So if you guys do want to save yourself a little bit of money and support Grim as well, go look at some of the codes he has, especially Olfactory. Like, if you want to pick up something like City Rhythms, Martha's Vineyard, I picked this one up using his, I'm pretty sure I used your code, Grim. I don't know why I wouldn't have used it. Or your link for Olfactory, but whatever. I used the link that Grim sent me, and it was $170. And this was like a pretty new release. Like, everywhere else it was $190. If it wasn't $190 and it was on secondhand, maybe it was a little bit more expensive, but they had this one pretty good deal when it was new, and I got to support Grim as well. Martha's Vineyard's top tier. Yes, Martha's Vineyard is so good. It kind of grew on me, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I kind of thought it was a little too feminine at first, but the more and more I've worn it, the more I've been able to appreciate it. And right, so I go to high school. It's kind of hard for me to find more, heavy, wintry, cool weather fragrances that really work well in a school setting and can get good compliments. When I tell you Martha's Vineyard is a compliment magnet in school, that's maybe an understatement. This one in school gets such good reactions. It's crazy. Sprays for Days, Venba, Olfactory, Mystic, Sensual Obsessions, Aroma Concepts. Yes, he has a bunch. And is Sprays for Days a discount, or is not a discount, a decant site, or is that just like a discounter? Martha's Vineyard, I've never heard of that brand before. So the brand is City Rhythm. And City Rhythm, let's see, here are the two I have in my collection. City Rhythm, Redline 2654, and City Rhythm, Martha's Vineyard. I've had more in my collection, but I've ended up trading them away. Not because they're bad fragrances, but what I got back in return, I just liked a little bit more. They are more expensive, $190 for these 100 mLs retail. But if you do get them off a discounter, like I said, like this Martha's Vineyard was $173. I think 2654, because it's a slightly older release, can go for like $160 something, but around that $170 range. So you can get them off discounters, but they're not on like every single discounter. And if they do sell out on discounters, you kind of are stuck either going secondhand, with people trying to jack up the price, or buying retail. But I think for $190 retail, these fragrances are absolutely worth it. There's nothing bad I can say about City Rhythm fragrances. They last long, they project well, they have amazing scents to them. I mean, that's probably the most important thing. Like, they're just really good compliment getting fragrances. All the ones that I've had have got me compliments. Except Puerto Rico, but I never wore Puerto Rico. I didn't really like it that much. Martha's Vineyard, or I already read that. Try Martha's Vineyard with Dubai chocolate. See, I think maybe that could be good because, you know, you would add that kind of like nutty, chocolatey pistachio-ness. I think that could be good. I don't have a Dubai chocolate fragrance. My girlfriend does have Choco Must Pistachio, though, so maybe I could do something. And she has the original Choco Must, so if I wanted more, you know, more of a, I don't know, chocolatey-ness, I could add something to it. Is French Riviera good? I've never tried it. If anyone has tried French Riviera by Mancera, let Baseball Ben know how it is. Gabe, what's going on? All that perfume sounds so good. Yeah, I mean, this City Rhythm, Zoe, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty unisex, too. I think a guy and a girl could wear it. Like, I've worn this before. My girlfriend has worn this before. Sometimes she steals it from me. But you get coconut, you get plum, you get some tobacco, you get some musk, you get some woods. Super good fragrance. You cannot go wrong. And it's strong as well. Also, one thing I love, it's glittery, which, I mean, I don't know. I'm a sucker for glittery stuff like that. Try that later. You're gonna love it. I will probably try it if I have the chance. It's just hard because, you know, I never really take my fragrances over to my girlfriend's. Willie, what's going on? Broderon's coming back. Gabe, I saw that. Yeah, got a shit ton of the new Hawasses and some of the older Hawasses. But yeah, I think that I'm happy for Dayron to be coming back. I love Dayron. We've gone live before. He's a super chill dude, super supportive. You know, he's one of the bros for sure. Let's see. We're gonna do. I don't know what matchup we should do because I want to do. I have 6 coconut fragrances, and I want to put them head to head against 6 different types of fragrances. So I could do up against. I don't have 6 gourmand fragrances. I don't really feel like. I could do 6 coconut fragrances versus 6 vanilla fragrances versus 6 fruity fragrances. Whoa, was I just combining all my words? Versus 6 fruity fragrances versus 6 citrus fragrances. Whatever you guys think. If you guys can throw out some ideas. I feel like the gourmands have been a little too overboard. Yeah, they're fun, but they smell. But you feel like a lot of the gourmands smell the same. And I feel like a big reason on that is because gourmands tend to just kind of be like, a lot of brands are like, oh, everyone wants a coffee gourmand, but they do it in like the same style as everyone else. Spreads for days, decant sites, cheapest prices for legit decants, fast shipping, always throws in a free sample, Creed, Tom Ford, etc. Plus your code saves 10%. I'm back. I just died real quick. Rocking Lattafa fragrances all week to get the reactions from them. Lattafas are great. I have 6 Lattafas myself in my collection. I know he's a nice person. Binged all his videos last. That Zamaya Tiramisu is a gourmand fragrance. Right now, matching whatever size decant with a free sample. Damn, French Riviera, good, but Tiptoes the line of almost too feminine. Well, and from my understanding, I've seen a lot of people explain French Riviera as like a as this like sunscreen sort of fragrance. So I don't know. I feel like sunscreen naturally is kind of unisex. Like, it depends what's really in on it. You know, like what else is there? Like Grim. I know you could talk about this one. Tommy Vibrant Summer. To me, it's like a coconut sunscreen. So it's, you know, kind of makes me think it's a little more masculine. But yeah, I don't know. I like sunscreeny fragrances. I would like to try French Riviera. Get 1 million lucky for Christmas thoughts. I don't like 1 million lucky. I like sweet fragrances. Like I like hazelnut fragrances. I like, you know, the sweeter ones. But 1 million lucky to me is just, it's almost a little bit too sweet. I think that's like the best way to put it. I don't know. It kind of gets me like a little nauseous almost. It's like, it's not the worst thing known to man, but it's not that good in my opinion. I think that it could be so much better. I think 1 million Parfum and 1 million Royal or 1 million Elixir would have to be my favorite. White Floral Salty Aquatic, more than a sunscreen for sure. Yeah, I love Tommy Hilfiger women's perfume. Think they're nice, even though some of them do kind of smell similar. Workout got me feeling like I can walk through walls. Graham, you can walk through walls no matter what. Let's see. We have 1, 2, what? 3. So we're gonna do coconut versus citrus because I don't want to do like coconut versus vanilla because I feel like naturally that would kind of be more like warm weather fragrances against more cool weather fragrances. So yeah, I'm trying to explain my thoughts behind this. 1 million is just okay. I like the plum only. Chicken pasta or baked beef. Oh, I don't know what a baked beef is. But I love a good chicken pasta, like a good chicken Alfredo, super good. Coconut's going to win. Coconut is, I mean, I would like to say we have some bangers for the citrus. So do not count them out just yet. Don't count them out yet. But we do have some good citrus fragrances here. I will say that. Okay, that's a good matchup there. Let's see. I kind of need a more cheaper citrus. Okay, more cheaper citrus. Let's see. We'll go Caid Alfresan. All right. I just need to find a matchup for Hawas Tropical, and then I think we're going to be good. I was going to say maybe I could put a normal Hawas up against Hawas Tropical, but I wouldn't say Hawas or Hawas Ice is more citrusy. It's more fruity than anything. So we're gonna do. I guess we'll do Full House. Well, no, because I already have another Imagination clone. We're not gonna do Full House. We are gonna do. We're gonna do Full House. Okay, I don't care because that's gonna be a good matchup. Red Mommy or Red Mommy. I don't know how to say it. Hi. Royal is my favorite, but Lucky second. Elixir's third. How many clones do you have in your collection? I think the other day when I counted, it was 50 or something like that. What are my thoughts on Le Male Parfum? I don't really like Le Male Parfum a lot. It's not the worst fragrance. I'm not the biggest fan of Iris, which is what I really think gets me. I love Ultramall. This like a 10 out of 10 to me. Le Male Parfum would be like a 7.5 out of 10 to me. One thing I hate, dude, whenever I wear Le Male Parfum, not Le Male Parfum, Ultramall, so many people think it's Le Male Parfum, and I get for whatever reason, like my camera picks it up way darker, but bro, it has a gold top. It doesn't have the silver top, and it's so annoying because I'll always have people, especially on TikTok, they're like, I think bro accidentally put on Le Male Parfum, and people are like, yeah, it looks like he put on Le Male Parfum. It's like, no, I know I have Ultramall and I don't like Le Male Parfum. Sorry, you got me thinking about my Le Male Parfum freaking PTSD, dude. Smelt Vibrato and it's amazing. Vibrato's so good, yeah. Anisha, what's going on? Damn, getting up there with that collection, brother. Nice, yes, sir, Grim. And I'm at a good stage of my collection where all the trades and stuff that I got, I was trading stuff. That was because I didn't really like those fragrances in my collection. So now I'm at a point where it's like, there's really nothing here that I would want to trade. Like even, something like this, like 4711, the first clone never made. I'm not going to wear this, but it's still something really cool to have in the collection and it's great for content. So I'm just really at like a much better place in my collection, I feel like, and I don't see, myself downsizing anytime soon or really trading anything away because I've traded everything I didn't like away. Buying anything on Cyber Monday? No, I'm not buying anything on Cyber Monday. I know that there are some good deals, but I got to do Christmas shopping and stuff like that, and I got to save some of my money too. So I would do Cyber Monday, but I also got some fragrances recently Like I just got this one sent to me, Wings of Amber from Christopher Lee Fragrances. And then like about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I picked up Hawthorne's Frozen Flame. And then I have another one coming on the way. So I'm good. But yeah, I would have if I hadn't bought anything and had more money. Kind of the collection of your perfumes, body sprays. You have like 40 something. Damn, there you go, Zoe. Hot take 4711 isn't bad. It's nothing I would wear, but for its age, oh yeah, for like a 250-year-old fragrance, it doesn't smell outdated at all. I've tried it on my skin. It lasts maybe 10 seconds. It does not last at all, but it smells not half bad. So, Mike, I don't really like getting rid of frags unless I really hate it. If I wear something 4 times a year on special occasions, that's enough to keep. For me, it was, I don't know. I had just like this weird phase where it's like I felt like every time I had to go out to Ross or TJ Maxx or something, I had to get something. And I just had fragrances that just like weren't that good. Honestly, the price for Cyber Monday and Black Friday aren't the greatest deals. Yeah, a lot of brands they would like jack up their prices a couple months ago, like $100, whatever. Like the PS5, they jacked it up $100 a month ago or a couple months ago, and then they're doing $100 sale on a PS5 for Black Friday. And it's like, well, no, it's just what it was before you jacked up the price $100. Have 80 plus. You want to get rid of the tux. Maison Alhambra, the tux. I've heard that one's a good clone of Tuxedo. Do you just not like Tuxedo, or do you not like just Maison Alhambra, the tux, if that's the one you're talking about? But let's see. We are doing coconut versus citrus fragrances. Majority of this just normal citrus, but we do have some different kinds of citrus in here. I probably could have thrown this one in. I don't know why I didn't throw this one in, because it does have a nice bit of citrusiness to it, but I think I really need to wear this one before I can start talking about it confidently, at least. Mike, what's up? Son of the day, Santal 33. Diego, what's going on? Son of the day, Cadillac Cowboy, lesser known fragrance. Diego, you are loving Santal 33. I feel like the past couple times you've been in my live, you've been either talking about Santal 33 or you've worn it that day. Here we have these fragrances both had their turn on both of these fragrances had their turn on TikTok to be hyped up, and they're both super, super good fragrances. We have Lattafa's Caid Al Farsan going up against Tommy's Vibrant Summer. Let's see, Vibrant Summer, coconut. All right, so we have, where should I put this? Here's a good spot. We have Lattafa's Caid Al Farsan. I need to lower this a little bit, damn. I hate YouTube's new poll, dude. It used to be right here. It used to be so small. It used to be so good. What is this bullshit right here? I don't even know what this hunk of garbage is. Anyways, Lattafa's Caid Al Farsan, Tommy's Vibrant Summer. Caid Al Farsan, you get saffron, you get some woods, which comes in the form of oud, but it's just woodsy. You get pineapple, you get some saffron. Super, super good fragrance here. Citrusy, but more of a pineapple citrus. And this is often looked at as a clone of Creed Aventus, but it's a much more pineapple heavy take than the average clone, I would say. And then Tommy Hilfiger's Vibrant Summer. This one either came out in 2023 or 2024. Maybe 2023 sounds about right. You could have gotten this summer because they brought it back in Tommy's Summer Edition 2025. Literally the same fragrance. It has a note change in there or something like that, but it's the same exact smell. But this one, you get kind of this coconut sunscreeny vibe. I get some aquatic notes in here as well. I get this sort of sandy vibe, this sort of sunny vibe. Just a super, super nice, relaxing, sunscreeny, masculine fragrance. Both of these super good. And I got my Tommy Girl Vibrant Summer. Luckily, I found both of them at the same time at my local Ross. So I ended up grabbing them both. Both phenomenal fragrances. Great fragrances to match. Cahiers d'Alforsan is great too. You can't go wrong with Cahiers d'Alforsan. Vibrant Summer won 75 to 25%. Hey, Magnolia with the donation. Y'all, please like Magnolia's donation and also say W Magnolia. Magnolia, I really appreciate the donation. You are an awesome person. Thank you for the support. Let's see. Vibrant Summer ended up winning. There we go. Yeah. Thank you, Magnolia. W Magnolia, y'all. Grim, thank you for saying W Magnolia. Everyone else, please show some love to Magnolia. Like some of the packaging Maison Alhambra comes with, metal packaging, you can use it for money or coins. I never thought about that actually, because yeah, some places will pay you to like recycle like metal and stuff. Vibrant Summer, Summer Edition all the way. Tuxedo. The Tuxedo DNA just doesn't work for you. Gotcha. Gotcha, Magnolia. I don't know, because I've never tried Tuxedo. I've tried Baby Cat, and I liked Baby Cat. Baby Cat was good. I felt bad the last time I got donated to. The person left a comment, and I didn't realize they left a comment, so I was just like, oh, thank you. And I just like scrolled down, and I just ignored their comment. I didn't do it on purpose though, and I realized because they were my buddy, and they ended up texting me, y'all. Grim with the donation again, y'all. You guys know the drill. Grim, thank you so much for the donation, and everyone, let's get some W Grims here in the chat. Grim, my boy, I appreciate you, and Magnolia, I appreciate you. You both are awesome. Montrese, what's going on? Baby Cat's my shit. I didn't like Baby Cat. To me, Baby Cat legit smelled like a football. And it's weird. It literally smelled like a football. It had a really nice vanilla, but then it smelled like a football. I did not like it. Sorry, bro. Broke from Christmas shopping. Grim, all good, man. I appreciate the support and I appreciate the love from each of you guys. It doesn't matter what you donate, how much, how little you donate. It's amazing to me regardless that I'm talking about fragrances and I can make some money off it. So don't worry about it. I'm still very happy. Nonetheless, Magnolia and Grim, thank you both so much. Atomic, what's going on? Honestly, if I had to pick a few fragrances to get ASAP, it would be Prada Luna Rosa Black. I agree. It's a great fragrance. Wild Le Parfum, solid, but I think myself, Eau de Parfum is better, and Cedrat Boisé. I've never tried Cedrat Boisé, so I can't speak on that. Luna Rosa Black is great. I would personally say myself EDP over the Le Parfum, though. Vanilla Diorama from Dior, Deadass, best Dior. I smelt it, and it's weird. I was expecting it to be a much more vanilla-heavy fragrance, but it's kind of citrusy. Baby Cat smells like burnt vanilla with resins. Baby Cat over the tux all day. Diego, my guy. You know what other ones, like Haiku Reflections or Avon, really inexpensive perfume for me, but for me, it lasts on my skin every day, like all day. What is Avon? I think maybe I've heard of Avon. You know what other ones I like? And Haiku. Oh, Haiku Reflections. What does Haiku Reflections smell like? That sounds pretty intriguing. Let's see. We got another matchup. We have Aqua Dubai. Let's find Aqua. Let's find a water emoji. Here we go. Nope, I don't like that water emoji. Actually, I like the more realistic water. Here we go. We got Aqua Dubai. Pineapple. I guess we'll throw in a pineapple for this one. Aqua Dubai going up against Coconut Lagoon. Let's see. Let's do water again. Why not? Oh, we're getting so fancy with this. We're getting so fancy. And coconut. How do I do it, guys? How do I do it? I make everything look so good. You've never seen emojis done this good before. Here we have Aqua Dubai going up against Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon. Aqua Dubai, this is from Al Haramains. It's Al Haramain, Amber Oud, Aqua Dubai. It's a clone of Louis Vuitton Imagination. And it's pretty citrusy, kind of woodsy, like your basic Imagination clone, you know, that kind of slight woodsy, powdery, clean, citrusy base. This one has a little more of an expanded fruity vibe. You get a pineapple note in here. You get some other fruity notes I can't remember, but just a slightly more expanded fruity vibe. Super, super good. It's clean. It's refreshing. This one is also a little more soapy compared to some other Imagination clones I've tried. The one other Imagination clone I've tried. This one is, I would say, a little more closer to Imagination opposed to Full House. So pretty close to Imagination. Just has a slightly different fruity vibe to it. And then Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon. You get coconut, you get orange, you get lemon, you get watermelon, you get vanilla, you get caramel, if I'm not mistaken. Super, super good fragrance to me. It smells kind of like this citrusy coconut sweet sunscreen. Good longevity, good projection. I mean, a lot of people were saying this is a weak fragrance. Maybe they're just not spraying enough on because, I do 7 sprays and I go out when it's hot. I'd get amazing longevity, pretty good projection. Super, super good fragrance here. I also gave this one away, which this is one hell of a fragrance to win in a giveaway. Sure, it's not, like a $200 Parfums de Marly, but Coconut Lagoon does not mess around. It's such a good fragrance. Yeah, smells good. If you like coconut, you like something tropical, you'll love it. We do need one more person to vote, though, so we can decide which one wins. More of a, tropical coconut fruity fragrance here in Coconut Lagoon, or more of a clean citrusy year-round signature in Aqua Dubai. Let's see, Coconut Lagoon barely took the lead. Dang, there we go. We have 56% from 44%. So Coconut won the first 2 matchups there, which hoping it's not going to be a trend, because I would ideally still like some citrusy fragrances to be going around. LMAO, I'm giving away Azure Oud. What is Azure Oud? I'm going to look this up, Grim. Another one is Paris Corner called Vatican. Vatican, interesting. Oh yeah, I've seen Coconut Lagoon, but meaning to pick it up. You need to get it, Zoe. It's so good. Coconut Lagoon, best summer fragrance of the year. Yeah, Coconut Lagoon, so good. It's my best Middle Eastern pickup of 2025. You think you could wear Coconut Lagoon in the winter? I think if you go to school, Gabe, like in your case, if you go to school, yeah, you could for sure wear it in the winter. As far as like going out when it's super snowy, no, I wouldn't recommend it. But like as a good signature scent in the winter for school, yes, for sure. What's the best Lattafa? In my opinion, probably Caid Al Farsan. It's really grown on me. Grim hates Oud. Azure Oud is good. Let's see. Azure Oud. Azure. Oh, this one. Yeah. That's the Is that the Oud Marcusia clone? I want to say. Grim, of course, I have to support you. Willie and Diego, are y'all entering? And Grim, if you're doing that giveaway still, I should probably enter that. I mean, I've never really tried Oud, but I'd love to win a giveaway. Let's see. Is Egoiste Platinum a good signature scent for a 29-year-old guy? I actually smelt it. I don't think Platinum Egoiste is the worst fragrance ever, but I think that there are better fragrances. If you are 29 years old and you want just kind of a good signature scent, I would say, honestly, Prada Luna Rosa EDT would be such a good option for like a signature scent for... Now, Prada Luna Rosa EDT, it's not really more youthful, more mature. It's pretty, like, anyone can wear, is what I'm trying to say. I'm 17, I enjoy this fragrance. I also think a 45-year-old guy could wear this fragrance and enjoy it. You get mint, you get lavender, you get some woods, you get some citrus. Just such a good, easygoing, clean signature scent. You cannot go wrong with it. And I was able to pick that bottle up for $23.50. One of my best ones. Oh, gotcha, Grim. It's just for the members. Gotcha. If I ever do, like, if I get a bunch of people on my membership, then I would want to do a members only giveaway. Oh, Batik. If that's the one you're talking about, Zoe, that watermelon one, that one looks good. I was looking at that one probably a couple months ago at this point. I've never tried Xerjoff La Capitale. I've only tried Torino 21, 40 knots, in Luxor. And between Allure O Extreme and YEDP for every day, Allure O Extreme, I would say. If you're looking for a YSL-Y, I would say, or a YSL, I would personally recommend myself Eau de Parfum. But Chanel Allure O Extreme is good. Edition Blanche is even better. Here we have the Versace Eros Flame for the citrusy fragrance. Eros Flame. Nope. Eros Flame. There we go. Okay, we have Eros Flame going up against what? We have this one going up against Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard. Which we're just going to do coconut for this one. I don't know why I keep adding in all these freaking emojis. I think maybe it makes it look a little bit better, and I don't know. It's probably doing absolutely nothing for you guys. Le Capitale is nice. Maline's a little feminine. I've not tried Lattafa Dynasty. I do want to try it though because I've heard the tea's good. Batik is fire. Grim My Stuff came in from Aroma Concepts, Rayon Tiger, and Terra. Nice. Almost ordered Terra. Have to open them. Heard it's feminine leaning. Martha's Vineyard's going to win. Maybe. Who knows? Have I tried Armagh Legacy? I have not. All right. Here we have City Rhythms, Martha's Vineyard. With Martha's Vineyard, you get black coconut, plum, and orange zest. You get jasmine, orris root, and soft woods. Base notes, musk, tobacco, vanilla, and driftwood. So this fragrance primarily, although yes, I'm still counting it as like a coconut fragrance, it's kind of more of a vanilla tobacco fragrance, but has this nice coconut plummy background to it. Super, super good fragrance, good longevity, good projection, really nice compliment getter. Eros Flame, super, super citrusy, right? You get some lemon, you get some orange, you get some pepperwood, you get some Emberoxen. I wanted to match these two fragrances together because, right, this is a citrusy fragrance, this is a coconut fragrance, but they're also vanilla heavy fragrances as well, you know? Eros Flame is citrus and vanilla. Martha's Vineyard is coconut, plum, and vanilla. So I figured these would probably be, you know, a pretty solid matchup here. I'll buy a sample, Graham. I don't know if you buy decants or a lot of fragrances you want to try, but shipping, it's too much money. Yeah, see, that's a big thing with me, too, with decants, is it's like, if I want to try out a fragrance, you know, what, I pay $5 for a decant, and then I have to spend, like, $10 on shipping. And then at the same time, I don't want to spend, like, $50 on decants to get free shipping, because I feel like I'd rather just pick up a full bottle of, you know, something under $50. Martha's top tier. The plum is all that. Yeah, the plum, super, super nice. Now, if anyone's ever smelled Sol de Janeiro 40, that's what Martha's Vineyard kind of reminds me of. And I don't think that that's bad. That was kind of, I was kind of hung up on that as first. I was like, oh, it kind of smells like a Sol de Janeiro my girlfriend has. It's kind of feminine. But no, it's definitely grown on me a lot. And it's perfectly unisex. Like I said, I've worn this one. My girlfriend has took this one from me and worn it before. You cannot go wrong with it. All right, coconut, winning it again. That one was close, though. That one was close. Martha's Vineyard started off hot, 3-1. And then it still finished strong, but didn't finish as strong as I was thinking it was going to be. Martha's Vineyard, though, 57% to 43%. All right, so coconut fragrances have been dominating. I have an idea. I think, and this is just a prediction, I think these next three matchups are probably going to be the best three matchups we have had. Better than these previous three. They were pretty good matchups, but we have some banger coconut fragrances and some banger citrus fragrances coming up. Maybe slightly better than the ones we've had before. Is it just me? But I think Sauvage Elixir is so mid. All right, Gabe, so I'm actually going to be banning you from my channel for that. No, I think Sauvage Elixir is great. I think it's good. I think it's very good. You know, you get that lavender, you get that woods, you get some licorice root. It smells super good. It's super strong. Gabe, I think the thing with you possibly is it could be a little more like too masculine of a scent. I'm not sure what grade you're in, Gabe. You don't have to tell me, obviously. But I don't know. I just know for a lot of people around like our age, it may be looked at as a little bit too masculine. Honor and Glory is a good coconut note too, and doesn't it also have like the creme brulee in it as well? I think that's because most haven't tried Martha's Vineyard to know how good it is. Well, I mean, I was surprised that four people had voted for it because that's the one issue I would really have with City Rhythm fragrances. Like when I first got them, it's that I'd be like, oh, is this one better or is this one better? And no one would like have smelt a City Rhythm before. They wouldn't even know what the hell it was. And so it's nice that people are coming around to them a little bit more. I'm a ninth grader. I mean, I really think Sauvage Elixir, it's the age range it's really meant for. I think it's like 25 and up. That's what I would say. All right, here we have just ordered a 10 ml of 8641. See, I want to try 8641. I don't know, because I didn't really like Puerto Rico, though. That's the only thing. But I think Puerto Rico, or, because it's Puerto Rico and, is it Puerto Rico and St. John's? Because isn't it like a guava mango, right? Or am I mistaken? We have Full House, which is there a tea? There's tea, okay. Okay, we have a tea note. Let's have some citrus. Perfect. All right, Full House going up against Hawas Tropical. We have, let's see, coconut. What else is in Hawas Tropical? Fig? Is there a fig emoji? There is not a fig emoji. Okay, we're just gonna do coconut for Hawas Tropical. Got my nose on 2654. It's amazing. I need to get it. I'm telling you, it's so good. Puerto Rico and St. John's. That's what I thought it was. You should get Ocean Noir soon. Think it's a signature scent worthy year-round fragrance. So I saw King get Ocean Noir, and I know he loves it. Me and King have pretty similar noses as well. So based off, he really enjoyed it. I think I would enjoy it. So I definitely am coming around to it more. But I think I would like to pick it up in the warmer weather. Just because, like, I don't know. I love good year-round fragrances and stuff, but I don't really like wearing year-round fragrances that much in the cold weather. I would prefer to wear my, cool weather fragrances, but I don't know. Ocean Noir has really been on my list for a while. What's my favorite note? My favorite note is coconut. Here we have Joe Milano's Game of Spades Full House. With Full House, you get tea, as I put up there. You get a Chinese black tea. You get some Ambroxan. You get a Gaiac wood note, if I'm not mistaken, but it's not like a weird oud or anything. It's just a little bit woody. This one is also more of a powdery vibe. You get a nice minty note in here as well. Full House is really, really, really focused on that tea. It's pretty tea heavy. I've never really realized it until I started smelling, kind of imagining that tea, and then it really starts to come out a lot more. But super good fragrance, kind of citrusy tea fragrance. It's what I put up there for the emojis. Hawas Tropical, this is a dupe of Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau Paradise Garden with Hawas Tropical. You get coconut, you get fig, you get tonka bean, you get some aquatic notes. It's a super, super good fragrance. You also get mint in here as well. Now, I will say Hawas Tropical, banger of a fragrance right here. Super, super good. It's a little more of a heavier take on Paradise Garden. If you smell Paradise Garden, imagine the mint and that tonka bean being turned up a little bit more. Super, super good fragrance here, though. Both of these are great. Both of these are super, super good. You can't tell me either of these fragrances are not good because they are bangers. Absolute bangers. Ocean Noir is a banger. Been hyping it over on my channel forever. I've seen you talking about it a decent amount. And, like, it looks good. It looks really, really good. First coconut fragrance to be defeated. Hawas Tropical lost to Full House. So, I don't know. Still not the worst matchup ever. Hawas Tropical is great. Full House is great. I think Full House is better than Hawass Tropical, though. I will say that. Tropical or Kalash Island. I've never tried Kalash Island. I will say, I genuinely think Le Beau Le Parfum is one of the most overrated, overhyped fragrances ever. Hawass Tropical. At this point, Michael Malal should be sponsoring Graham. At this point, freaking, I don't know. Every brand Grimm has should be sponsoring him because he has like a little bit of everything. Here we got two bangers. I think this is probably the hardest matchup. At least to me, this would be the hardest matchup. We have, is there a grapefruit? Nope. Let's see. We'll use some citrus. There is a ginger emoji. Okay. Beautiful. So Spiro Vibrato going up against 2654. Let's see. Really, really good matchup here. Really good matchup. All right. Here we go. Two niche fragrances. This matchup is going to be pretty hard. I've not smelled any Penhaligons, no. We have Sospiro Vibrato going up against City Rhythm Redline 2654. Sospiro Vibrato, this is kind of a clone of Bulgari's Tigar with Vibrato. It's a little misleading. I was trying to find a grapefruit emoji, but there's no grapefruit emoji. You get this citrusiness, which is from grapefruit. You also get this nice gingery vibe. So this is primarily a ginger and grapefruit bomb. You also get some woodsy notes. You get some powdery notes, some slightly green notes. I believe there's an aquatic note in here, a water note, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be mistaken. No, I don't think that there is actually. I think it's powdery notes, green notes, ginger, grapefruit, and like some other notes, maybe some woodsy notes. Super good fragrance here, though. It's signature worthy. It's only an eau de parfum, but it lasts a really long time on my skin, projects well as well. Here we have City Rhythm Redline 2654. Redline 2654. This is not a clone of anything. This is an original fragrance. You get coconut, lime, sea salt. You get some aquatic notes, if I'm not mistaken. You get some ambergris. You get a lot of citrus in here. You get a nice bit of vanilla. This is like a coconut candy bomb. It smells like there's this almost Blue Jolly Rancher like accord. Like it straight up smells like coconut and rum and like a nice Blue Jolly Rancher. It smells so good. Hey, brother, got to edit a video and handle a few things. Y'all like up the stream. Have a good one. Grim, I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, man. Micah, I know you weren't really feeling Liquid Brawn, but you should try Collage Vanilla Dunes. I've heard people say that. I think if I see it, I would like to get it. Like if it pops up at my Ross or something, I would immediately get it. But I don't know, because that whole DNA really, really let me down. But I would like to try another version of that DNA. Can it beat Tigar? I would say Vibrato for sure beats Tigar because Tigar doesn't really have that performance, right? It doesn't have that longevity and projection to it. Like it has that beautiful scent to it, but from what I've heard, it really lacks in the projection and longevity. And that Tigar is like a $400, $500. I don't know exactly how much it is, but it's like $300 to $500, I want to say. And Vibrato is only like, it's like $300 retail, but then it gets knocked down to like $200 on discounters. And Tigar is like 300 on discount or something like that. So I would say it's better. It's better than Tigar. But let's see. Vibrato won 80% to 40%. See? I said we were gonna have some better matchups here. Scent of the day, Hawaiian Black. It's cold as hell, 27 degrees. What does Hawaiian Black smell like? What's a good coconut fall fragrance? I mean, City Rhythm Martha's Vineyard has to be up there. That's probably going to be the best coconut fall fragrance. See, I wouldn't really recommend it. I don't think I have another like coconut fall fragrance other than Martha's Vineyard. That would probably be the only one I've smelled that's like really good in the fall. Did I get rid of Greenlee? Oh yeah, I haven't had Greenlee in like a year probably. It was a good fragrance. It was a good one for sure, but I ended up getting a decent amount back, and I Oh my god, I got such a good deal for Greenlee too. It does have a blue Jolly Rancher smell. I got 2 bottles of the bottle. That one was sent. You had an extra bottle of 2654 sent to you? Dude, Montrese, you are lucky, dude. You are so lucky if you got another bottle out of nowhere. Oh, Hawas Black, that makes sense. Yeah, Central Obsessions, Caribbean Waves, their take on Virgin Island water. Really dig the coconut floral ocean vibes. That seems good. That seems really good. I like coconut too. Would love a fall fragrance. Yeah, see, I don't know. I think the big thing is naturally when a lot of, the perfumers and stuff, they're thinking, "Oh, who wants a coconut fragrance?" It's going to be people in warmer climates naturally. So I do think it is nice when you get fragrances that have a lot of notes that are normally for like the warmer weather. Like they'll take a note that's normally a little more traditionally for the warmer weather, and they can make it into something that's good in the cool weather. YSL myself. Let's see. Lemon, and let's do a shirt. Let's do a shirt because myself has a clean dryer sheet sort of vibe. And then LeBeau, which is we're gonna do coconut. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go. This is the last matchup. We are not doing a full round of fragrance battles. We are just doing the matchups here, unless you guys want me to continue going, but I don't know. And I think I'm gonna do another live too later today. Joe, what's going on? Mike and my guy, what frag did you wear to Thanksgiving dinner this year? Joe, what's going on? How's your day going? I wore Burberry London to Thanksgiving this year. Super good fragrance. It smells more like Christmas to me personally, opposed to like Thanksgiving. But it just really reminds me of the cool weather holidays. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, like anything, that's what Burberry London really reminds me of. We have YSL myself. Oh, what's happening to my voice? Damn. We have YSL myself. You got Bergamot, Calabrian Bergamot. You get Imbrofix, Patchouli. You get some Tunisian Mandarin Blossom. Super good fragrance with LeBeau. Bergamot, Coconut, and Tonka Bean. Simple 3-note breakdown. Both of these fragrances are super, super good. YSL myself is more of kind of a citrusy, clean dryer sheet, clean laundry sort of vibe. And then LeBeau is more of a tropical, sweet, islandy, vacation sort of fragrance. I truly think both of these are good, and I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. My personal preference here would be for YSL myself. It's a little bit better in the cooler weather, a little bit more versatile, and to me is a little bit more of an attractive scent. But LeBeau is super good as well. It's still a very attractive scent. It's just more of, just a clean, out of the shower, clean laundry sort of vibe, or a sweet, boozy coconut vibe. They're both good. I love them both. Do I like anything from Rayhan? I haven't tried anything from Rayhan, though. Bro, I lost it when they sent me another bottle by accident. Dude, like, I would freaking, like, be on a kick for the rest of my life, dude. I'd feel insanely lucky. Was it, like, a big 100 ml, or was it, like, a little 1 ounce or something? Mom's biggest critic of your scent wore Reflection 45. She liked it so much, she asked to get it for my dad. Bro, and that one is crazy expensive, too, right? I'm not smell Les Sables Roses. That one isn't that one like Ombre Nomad without the oud, or not without the oud, but more toned down almost. Banana Republic, Tobacco and Tonka Bean, slight coconut note. Ooh, see, and I've seen Tobacco and Tonka Bean out before. On Thanksgiving, you wore Angel Share, Montrese Angel Share, great fragrance. All right, LeBeau ended up winning here. So we are going to cut the live, not right now, guys, don't worry. We're going to quickly go over the fragrances that did end up winning for their respective categories. So for the citrus fragrances, since they have least, we'll go over them. Out of all the citrus fragrances I put in, which was YSL myself, All Harmains, Amber Oud, Aqua Dubai, Versace Eros Flame, and what else did I put in? Latafa Kaid Al Fursan. The two that ended up winning that I didn't say were Sospiro Vibrato and Game of Spades Full House. So in their matchups, these two citrusy fragrances were better than the coconut counterparts. The two coconut fragrances that did not end up winning, City Rhythm Redline 2654 and Rasasi Hawass Tropical. The four that did end up winning, we have Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau EDT, Paris Corner's Coconut Lagoon, and the last two, Tommy Hilfiger's Vibrant Summer and City Rhythm's Martha's Vineyard. So, 4-2, Coconut ended up winning that fragrance battle. Send me 2 bottles of the 3.4 ounce. Yes, bro, I was on a kick for a long time. Bro, that's crazy, dude. That is absolutely crazy. You got so lucky, Montrese. Arabia Prestige, La Di Da, Fire, Stronger With You. Myself mixed with Stronger With You. You're speaking my language. You're speaking my language right there. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Wore Latafa Mashrabia on Thanksgiving, Smoking Hot Clone, Apple Cider, Cherry, Shisha type of fragrance. That sounds good. You still wear blue jeans. So I don't wear blue jeans as much as I used to, Gabe, but yes, I still 100% do wear Versace blue jeans. It's still a great fragrance to me. You know, it's not like I don't like it anymore. Are there better fragrances in my collection? Yes, and that's something I've said even when I did wear Versace blue jeans very, very frequently. Blue jeans is always going to have a special place in my collection, a special place in my heart. You know, that was like the first fragrance that a lot of people didn't enjoy that I enjoyed. You know, I kind of felt special for liking it. So blue jeans, yes, I still wear it. Yes, I still own it, and it's an amazing fragrance. I still don't really get it when people say it smells old or it's just not good, you know? Wear blue jeans when you're running to bed or when you're running errands. Like, yeah, it's a really good, it's a relaxing sort of fragrance to me. Like, it smells good. I knew Coconut was going to win. Magnolia, you did call it. That is true. I will say, for a second, I was thinking it was going to be 3-0 for Coconut at first, and then it was going to be 3-0 for Citrus. But, you know, you guys ended up pulling away on that last one. Smoking Hot, that's crazy. Thing about wearing it on Thanksgiving, but you went with Angel Share. I want to try something by Killian for sure. I want to show y'all my new pickup again real quick, if anyone didn't see it. Christopher Lee, come on, Christopher Lee fragrances. Okay, new fragrance that I ended up getting. I ended up getting this one sent to me. This is Christopher Lee Fragrances Wings of Amber. With Wings of Amber, it's a beautiful fragrance. This is the note breakdown. I know it's a little hard. I don't think you guys can even read this because I think it's flipped the wrong way. But top notes, blood orange and candied lemon. Middle notes, pina colada, orange blossom, and rum. And base notes of vanilla, caramel, and musk. This fragrance smells so good. When you first spray it, you know, you get that blood orange candied lemon opening, which to me reminds me of like those orange candies, if you've ever had them. And then it has this nice kind of orange blossom dry down into this musky vanilla dry down. It's also double extrait de parfum, so whatever, you know, 25%, 30% a normal extrait is, this is double that. So super oily, but very good fragrance. And if you guys have seen my reviews on Christopher Lee fragrances before, you will know he has, damn, I did not want to drop that. You'll know that he has switched up. He's actually getting really good packaging now. Nice magnetic box. Super good fragrance here. So happy that I got this one sent to me. He sent out another one too, Vanilla Coffee, which I ended up giving to my girlfriend, but both great fragrances here. Have I ever smelled Stronger With You? Oud, semi-sweet, nutty, lavender, leather. I have not tried Stronger With You Oud. I want to try some of the other ones though. Wear Reefy Rose Rise for Thanksgiving. What is Zara's your favorite? Probably Eau de Parfum Intense. Or, no, actually, I'm going to say it. EDT Intense has to be my favorite. That one's super good. Okay. I think I'm going to cut the stream here. I really appreciate each and every one who decided to come in here. I may be live sometime later today. But if not, we still had a good full hour live, hour 10 minutes. Kadlaj Cafe Latte. I want to get my girlfriend that one. It seems super good, and that one's a Bianco latte dupe or an Amore Cafe dupe. One of the two, which she's interested in both the DNAs. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Have a good day.